What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the very first video of Connecting the Gamer. And for this very first episode, we have the Big Boss 622 in the house doing an interview with your boy. This man has over 2,318 trophies. He has 7 platinum trophies. He is level 16. This man is pro level gaming. And I just want you all to hear his story. What's going on, Big Boss?
Hey, what's good? What's up? Nothing much. Glad to be in the studio. How's everybody doing today? Ready to get everything going. What's up? What you got for me today?
All right. Well, just going to ask you a few questions, and let's just jump right into it. So the first question is going to be, what is the favorite type of games you like to play?
All right, so do I have to narrow it down to one? Because it would be hard for me to pick one. I could name multiple. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
All right. I would say one, first person shooters. I would put that up there because of Call of Duty, the earlier ones, Modern Warfare 2, and especially because that was what really, brought me in and introduced me to, online gaming. There was a concept that I had of it. I understood it, but, it was the first game that got me into it and it really broadened my horizon, with online gaming. But, first-person shooters. I like simulators. Definitely simulators. I've been, playing City Skylines, Train Sim World, a lot of those games. And then I would say, first-person simulator. There's some RPGs. Love Pokemon, Pokemon Gold and Sun, stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll say, I'll just leave that my top 3. First-person, simulators and RPGs.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of awesome games right there, man. So, what are the current games what's the games you're currently playing right now?
Well, right now, to touch back on what I was talking about a little bit before, City Skylines. Mostly, I've been streaming that. I've been making gameplay videos. And Train Sim World. So that's what I've currently been into for the moment. Absorbed myself into that. Train Sim World, I just picked up recently. It's something I've always wanted for the longest time. Most simulators, or at least most of the decent ones, on PC. And you would, to have the standard or at least a good experience, you would need a PC, a good I wouldn't say high quality, but at least a good PC, something, out of my price range. So when that, dropped on the PS4, I had to get it. Right. So, I love playing that. I love, City Skylines. So, that's what I'm into right now.
All right. City Skylines.
Train Sim World.
Definitely, man. So, all right, we're going to go way back to the beginning now. So, my question now is, what first got you into gaming?
I would say, I actually got into gaming, I wouldn't say by accident, but I would say by luck, I guess. I was probably about between 5 and 7. And, one of my uncles came and he brought over his Nintendo. Now, mind you, at this point in time, I've never really heard of video games, wasn't really aware. I mean, I've had those little handhelds with the not a Game Boy, but those little cheap little handhelds with the 2 AA batteries that you put in. So that was, video games as far as I was concerned. So he comes in, he brings in, the Nintendo. This was the original Nintendo with the Super Mario / Duck Hunt. All on one cartridge with the light gun and everything.
Right.
And, that was my very first experience. And that's, I would say, my uncle, got me in, and that was the experience or that was the situation, that brought me in, and, I was hooked ever since.
Right.
So, yeah, I think everybody was, because I think whether you're still with Nintendo, or if you're with Sony, or if you're Microsoft, or if you're all three, or just two, or whatever, it is. I think that the majority of people, when they started gaming, it was Nintendo. Because me personally, of course, mine was a Nintendo. A lot of my friends, their first consoles were Nintendo, whether it was like the actual Nintendo console itself, or whether it was, a Game Boy, whether, either platform it was on. Most people that I know, including myself, their first console was a Nintendo. So it's just like, that's something I think that's integrated, within every gamer. And, that's an experience that I think, anybody, who's played games, has had.
Right. All right. So, coming close to the end, what is a message you would tell any gamer?
I would say, there's a lot of different things, but one thing that stands out, I would have to tell gamers to be more agile, in the sense of, demanding, proper and quality titles. Because I'm at this point in stage where, back when it was just PS2 and Xbox, and having online updates and DLC and additional things being added to the game, it was kind of like a pipe dream. They were experimenting it, with it, and doing similar things in PC, but that was something that wasn't done with consoles. But getting to my point, it something that would be amazing in the forefront has turned out to be something that's kind of messed up the industry as a whole. Whether you have a company that makes great games, or you have people that make trashy games, I hate the fact that they'll take a title, do whatever they're going to do. It could be partly finished, it could be completely broken, or whatever it is. They solely rely on the fact, like, oh, well, however this is glitchy, whatever it is, we'll just update it later. We'll just get ourselves here and there and this and that, get a little feedback, and we'll update it later. We'll patch this later. We'll add this in later. And I just hate that mentality. And I hate it, because when you go back to those old days, PS2, Xbox, when you had a game, it had to be complete. It had to be solid. And that's, what I want. And, and I think that's what gamers should start to demand. And, that, I guess that's kind of my message that I would have to gamers, is to demand more from these companies.
All right. There you go, guys. Make sure y'all demand more from these games. Now, with this final, last statement, you've completed the questions. Please, TheBigBoss622, please tell our viewers where they can find you. Let them know anything you want them to know.
Oh, right now you can find me on YouTube right now, sci-gamer. Look for the green logo with the hand. You'll know it's me. And you can catch me on Twitter at sci_ghost. So if you want to, check me out, hit me up. That's where you'll find me. And if you're looking on PSN, just like Guyver said, you can catch me at TheBigBoss622.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in on the channel, Player Topics. And I am out. Peace.